Hi, Lisa here, welcoming you to the Whimsy Stamps Slimline Dies video. So Whimsy Stamps is the innovator of slimline dies, having been the first company to manufacture and introduce the dies designed to help you create these popular slimline cards. And to celebrate that achievement, we're having a video hop. Now, I'll get into all the details in a few minutes, but for now, let me introduce you to the products I'll be using during the video. The Slimline film strip die and the new Spooktacular stamp set are just a couple of the things I'm going to be using. We'll talk more about the rest of the products as we get further into the video. Now, I stamped these three cuties onto 80-pound smooth cardstock using Memento Tuxedo Black ink. I'm going to get started coloring with my Copic markers, a little N0 to add a tiny bit of color to these guys. And for the pumpkins, I just used YR09, YR07, YR04. Then to add a little bit of a glow around the outer part of the eyes and the mouth of the pumpkins, YR12. And then inside the eyes and the mouth, Y15. Now for the little cell phone, V09 and V6, and then YG03 on that drink. So as I was saying earlier, Whimsy Stamps is the innovator of slimline dies, and celebrating that achievement during this video hop, they're giving one lucky subscriber a $25 gift certificate to the store. So be sure to hop along and leave a comment along the way for a chance to win. You can find the next stop listed in the description box below. Also, be sure to join us for the Instagram Slimline Die Hop starting today as well, and you can find all the details for that over on Instagram. Back to the card now. I do want to let you know that I did run the stamped images through my scan and cut before I started coloring them. So on to our card base. Originally, what I was going to do was just apply the ink to this card base with my blender brush, and I'm just using Distress Oxide inks for the card, and of course you can see here that it's peacock feathers. I quickly changed my mind and decided to go with the direct to paper method because it's just quicker, and I really wanted this background to be so bold, and I knew that that would do it for me. Now I do come back in with my blender brush just to touch up any areas that I didn't hit while I was doing that direct to paper method. Now my card base is 100-pound Neenah Avalanche White, and it is 3.5 by 8.5 inches. So a little bit of splattering on our card. I'm using my black soot re-inker, squeezing a tiny bit onto an acrylic block and then flicking it off with a paintbrush. Now I have a cartoonist white brush pen here. You just squeeze the barrel of the pen, let that ink flow out some, and then dab it on the side of your finger to create more splatters. Now here is the star of the show, the film strip die. I had originally cut it with gray cardstock and decided to go over that with black soot distress ink. And of course, now we're coming in with a little bit of liquid adhesive to the back of that film strip, and we're going to center that on our card base. I'm also going to be using another slimline die set from Whimsy, the Slimline banner dies. Now I used one of the banners from that set, ran it through my machine with orange cardstock, and I've added white splatter to that the same way that I did the background. I'm going to use liquid adhesive to put the banners on my card. And you'll notice how I'm leaving a little gap between each banner. I'm going to use the ghost to fill that gap in. They're going to act like an anchor for me. So here you saw me, I was doing a little bit of coloring because apparently I forgot to color the leaves on the pumpkin and the little stem. So I just came in and touched those up with a green and brown Copic marker. I used some foam adhesive squares to the back of the ghost and then placed those on the card. Now I'm stamping my sentiments. Now this is from two stamp sets. One is from the Spooktacular stamp set and the other is from You're My Boo stamp set. So I'm going to go ahead and add foam adhesive strips to the back of the sentiments and then place them on the card so that it reads, I would never ghost you, you're my boo. That's going to bring us to the end of this video. Be sure to hop along to the next stop, leaving a comment as you go for a chance to win that $25 gift certificate. Now, I have that next stop linked directly below for you in the description box. I certainly appreciate you taking the time to hop with us today. For more information about the products used, head over to the Whimsy Stamps website, and I hope you have an amazing day.